Hey guys, this is Camilla, and today we are gonna make this cute holographic text effect for Photoshop 1 class. So let's get started. Today I'm using Photoshop 2024, as you can see, and we are gonna start by opening a new file. These are the dimensions I decided to go on mine. So let's give it a title. So the width 3840, don't forget to change it to pixels, and the height 2160 and resolution at 300. And let's create it. Now that we have our file, we're going to start by creating our background. I decided to go to gradient background. We are going to set the style of radial, and let's select this basic black and white one. For the colors, I'm gonna set this one to this gray, and this one is gonna be completely black. Okay, now for the angle, we're gonna set it to 45 degrees, and let's keep the rest the way it is. Okay, now that we have our background created, we're gonna go to our text. So let's go over here on the text tool and type in our text. I'm gonna go with hello because it's simple, and I picked Arial Black because it worked nice for my project, but you guys can pick any font you want. I decided to go to 180 for the size, and now that we're done with it, we are gonna make it in the center of the canvas. So to do that, we have to select both text and the background layer, and go to the selection tool and center it in the middle and center it in the middle. So now for us to have more options to edit our text, we have to convert it to a smart object. So just click on the text layer, go over here, and then convert to a smart object. Now what we have to do, we are gonna remove the color from the text. So basically we have to select our text layer again and set fill to 0%. The text is still gonna be there, but we're gonna have a lot of options to edit it. Okay, now at this point, we need to add some color to our text. And to do that, we're gonna go over here and add gradient overlay on top of it. In this case, we are gonna do, the blend mode is gonna be set at normal, opacity to 100%, and on the gradient, we're gonna click twice on it, and we're gonna select basics, and we're gonna get this black and white. Once you get to the black and white, we are gonna select the colors, and for this project, it's gonna be purple and pink. So click twice on this first slider and typing 655 for CC, and then click on OK. Double click right here as well, and let's set the other color, D44. AB4. Click OK, and OK again, and the rest of it you're gonna do style set as a linear, make sure the align with the layer is checked, angle is minus 90 degrees, and the scale we're gonna set it to 40%. Now let's click OK. This is how our text looks like. Now we are gonna add some yellowish colors on the text. So for this, we're gonna use satin. Blend mode is normal. The color we're gonna set has FDFFB6. Opacity is 100%. Angle, we're gonna set it to 0%. Distance, we are gonna set it to 78 pixels, and the size we're going to set it to 250. Our contour, we are going to select this one right here, and this is how our text looks like right now. And now we are going to add the bevel and emboss to our text, which is the setting that's going to give this glossy effect to the text. So style, we're going to set it to inner bevel. Technique is going to be smooth. The depth is going to be 600. Direction is going to be up. Size to 150. Soften to 5 pixels. Now for the shading, we are going to do 120 degrees. Altitude to 20 degrees. The gloss contour is going to be this one right here. Make sure you keep this option unchecked. No, don't check this box. Now for the highlight mode, we're going to set it to lighten, and we are going to type in this color CAFFBF. And for the shadow mode, we are going to go to overlay, and the color is going to be the same with CAFFBF. Opacity to 45%. Now we are going to change the color around our text, and to do that we're going to go in the stroke tool, and for the size of it we are going to select 10 pixels, position inside. Blend mode, we are going to set as normal, opacity to 100%, and the fill type is going to be gradient so it looks nice. And we are going to select our colors, double clicking on gradient, and again we're going to go in basics and select the black and white, double click on the first lighter and type in 4E 6E EB. Okay, and then the next color 7C 2BE3. Click OK and click OK again. Now make sure to keep this box checked, align with the layer, a style linear, angle 90 degrees, scale to 100%. Now we are going to add some glow to our text, and to do that we are going to go to inner glow, and to blend mode we're going to set it to linear dodge. Opacity we're going to set it to 25%, noise 0%. Click on the color and set it white. And down here on elements technique we're going to set it to softer. We're going to select the edge on the source option. Choke is going to be 0%, size to 45 pixels, and you can keep the rest the way it is. Now we need to add some blue to our text, but we couldn't do that on the layer. We already have it because we already used the effect we're going to use. So we are going to duplicate our layer, Command J, but we already have the effects so we don't have to duplicate it. So let's clear this layer, let's clear the effects on this layer, and to do that we're going to go Control and click and select clear layer style, and now we have a clear text layer just like we had in the beginning. And following the steps in the beginning, we are going to go to fill and set it to 0% so we can edit our text. And also following the steps from the beginning of the tutorial, we are going to go to satin again. Now on this layer style, we are going to set the blend mode to normal and add our blue color. Just type in 9B F6 FF, and now we have our blue on our text. Let's set our opacity to 50% so it looks nice. The angle, we're going to set it to 100%. We're going to set the distance to 50 pixels, size to 250, and for the contour we are going to select ring again. make sure that you don't check any of these boxes. So now that we're done adding our blue, we are going to add some outer glow to our text so it looks nice. So to do that, we are going to go to the outer glow tool right here. Set the blend mode to screen, opacity to 20%, noise to 0%, and the color we're going to use is this one, 9F FE6C. Click OK. And for elements on the technique, you select softer, spread to 0%, size 135 pixels, and then you can just keep the rest as default. Now we're going to add a little bit more of outer glow, but since we already used the tool, we're going to use the drop shadow tool as our outer glow. So select this option right here, drop shadow, blend mode, set it to screen, and color you can just type in FEED5F, click OK. Opacity we're going to set it to 10%. Angle we're going to set it to 90%. Don't forget to check the box to use global light. Distance to 0 pixels, spread to 0%, size it to 30 pixels. You can just keep the rest as default as well. Once you're done with this, you can just click OK, and our holograph text is ready. To look nicer, we can add some sparkly spots over here. I looked up for sparkles PNG on Google, but you can just create your own brush. But since I got it from the internet, I'm just gonna drag my PNG right here and place it where I want it to shine. Let's Command J to duplicate, select and drag it to where you want to make it shine. Command T to resize it. Now we want to put all of our settings into one layer. So let's create a new layer and click on Command Option Shift E. And then we have the whole thing in one single layer. And now we're going to turn this into a smart object again. So again, select the layer, go over here and convert to smart object. After that, we are going to add some noise to the picture. So select the layer again, go to filter and noise. Add noise. I'm going to set that amount to 10%. And distribution, we're going to set it to uniform. And this is how it looks before and after the noise. And we are all set. This is how our text looks like. It was really fun to create it, and I think it's a very cool option of a text effect. All the credits are going to be on the description below, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you.